cold showers, bears, and food shortages. Does not sound fun, but that was part of a journey that Jeff Alt took with his wife. A 200-mile hike adventure on the John Muir Trail, and Jeff wrote a book about it. It's called 4 Boots, 1 Journey, and he joins us this morning. Jeff, thanks so much for coming on. How are you?
Oh, it's good to be on. Thanks, Hillary. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I'm sure everyone out there is asking, how did you get your wife to take a 200-mile plus hike with you?
Well, I knew it would take some convincing because she likes hotels, warm beds, hot showers, but she's athletic. Well, her brother died, and she was devastated, and I thought, gosh, what do you do? We're newly married, you know, how do I get through this? And my only thing I could think of was my mantra is hiking. I had just hiked the Appalachian Trail, so I said, Beth, we need to hike. So I showed her these beautiful pictures of lakes. I know she loves beaches, and I has said, you know, well, there's a resort halfway. Well, resort in the woods means simply food and cold beer, you know.
Oh, wow. That's not a resort.
No.
I'm just saying. Okay, so here's some pictures of you and your wife on the hike, and you guys went through a lot. I mean, you dealt with high altitudes. You dealt with probably some crazy storms and animals, and you said even food shortages. What was that like? I mean, I can't even imagine going through this, but I'm sure it got you guys closer together.
You know, it really did. The first day we encountered a bear, and she's just looking for me for what do we do? I said, just take a picture, you know, putting aside what I was really thinking, and we did just fine. Now, I didn't expect her to eat more food than she was, and she was eating spoon for spoon with me, so we were running low on food, and that was my big concern, because we only had one resupply point, and so we had so much food per day. Well, I carried this fishing pole as a backup, and I had a license to catch fish, but I really didn't know how. So luckily, I was able to catch 5 to 7 trout per night, and I was able to debone them and add them to our food for extra protein. So this saved us.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was so good. Rainbow trout high up in the High Sierra. Yeah.
How does this even work? I don't even know.
It's a telescoping rod, so you know.
That makes it easy. And hey, you said that one thing that you learned, a life lesson that you learned, is that women really need what? 2 things, right?
Yeah, I should have brought way more toilet paper than I did. And so Beth was more concerned about running out of toilet paper than food. So she, being the survivor that she had become, a nomadic survivor, she's traded a satellite telephone call at like 10,000 feet high up on this ridge for someone's roll of toilet tissue. So,
you know what? Women, men, we all need toilet paper. What are you going to do without it? Use a leaf?
Right. Well, and up above the tree lines, there are no leaves. So,
right.
You know, I guess it really is something you need to think about.
And this is all to raise awareness for depression.
Right, exactly.
So a great cause.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys got a lot closer. There's nothing you guys can't get through if you're able to look at that picture of you. What are you eating there? One of these 3-cheese lasagna bags?
Right. Now, and these are supposed to be a meal for 2. So, no, she's eating one all by herself as well as I am. So that was the problem.
Very cool.
But we've survived. We did just fine. And we've never looked back. We take many hikes together. So, yeah.
That's a great story. Oh, well, you can meet Jeff tonight at 7 at Great Miami Outfitters on Linden Avenue in Miamisburg. We'll have more information on fox45now.com. Thank you so much for coming in. I mean, what an inspirational story.
Thanks, Hillary.
We appreciate it so much.